Hello everyone, this is Diane. I have a lot of cleaning up to do in here today, but I do want to finish up the work in this. I told you I didn't think I'd be doing it on camera, but I only have a couple pages and I'm going to do it and maybe do just a quick flip through so you can see what it looks like all filled in. And then if I have time, I'll do something in here. So it's a little bit of collage time today. So this is the journal I've been using, created by June's Journals. This is what I've been using for my September, October, and November journaling. I'm just looking for, ouch, my staple puller, because I had stapled this on the edge of the page, but it was apparently too close to the edge and it came off. And the stapler ran out of staples, so I didn't even get the second one put in. So let's take care of this. And I was thinking of, this was Thanksgiving. So I was thinking, no, it's not Thanksgiving. Oh, my grandkids were here to help me decorate my tree. I was thinking of putting a little scripture verse there. So here's where we are. I've been writing in it every night, so I wrote in it last night, but I want to add a little something down here. This is my little, oh my goodness, sorry. My little bucket of pieces that I set aside for fall journals. I don't usually decorate pages that are already written on camera. I'm just gonna put this scrap of I believe it's a Lorna Taylor, Tailor-Made Journals, digital. I was going to mention that with when I did the flip through of Moppet, the last journal that I made, I had asked you if you wanted to see the final decorating session or if you were over it. And so many of you said you wanted to see it. And I was going to apologize when I did the flip through because I just did it that night. It was, you know, almost bedtime, and I just came in and just knocked it out. So I didn't do it on camera, and after taking the survey and asking you what you wanted, I just disregarded it. So it's just how it went. I mean, it's quicker for me to work off camera when I'm just in my own little world, but I also like to bring you along. That up there. Don't need anything too big on just just a little something. I think I'll put that on. Should I put some washi tape on there? I thought I had my autumn washi tapes in this little box. They're in a different little box. I put them in the wrong one. Okay, here they are. These aren't specifically made for autumn, but they're the right colors. I have another little box just like this where I was sticking little things that need to be put away. Little papers and cutouts and just all kinds of things that as I'm cleaning up in between projects, these need to be put away. So I just put them in that little box until I get to it. So hopefully I'm going to get to that today. So anyway, I saw that little box and just dropped the washi tapes in there because I was thinking it was this box. Okay, so this is yesterday. Today is the 29th. So I have this paper in here I can write on. For the 29th and 30th, I've got room because I've got this paper in here too. So I'm all set. I'll put something up there. I love these delicate little floral pieces from the Cottage Girl set. I don't remember who it was. Was it My Porch Prince? I think it's My Porch Prince. Cottage Girl. But it has these cute little girls in different sizes, but it also has a lot of these really delicate floral and foliage pieces that are just so lovely. I like the first one I put up there. I don't want to detract too much from that flower that June put on there. Okay. Now, as we flip through, I've got some little bag of scripts here. I think I have some things I want, some areas I want to fill in. So I'll just have a few things ready. All right, this is the journal created by June of June's Journals. She went, last time I looked for her website, I followed the link on her video and it wasn't there, so I don't know what happened to her website. Oh, this has to go in there too. I haven't looked. This was a week or so ago, or maybe a couple weeks. I looked and I didn't find it. So I don't know if she, closed it. I don't know. Hope not. She's a very, very gifted journal maker. But she had to get a full-time job. And she had to close her Etsy because of where she lives. Apparently, Kazakhstan or wherever it is she lives, she can't have access to having an Etsy store there. So she opened a website and then lost a lot of business because of that, and it's just sad. But I mean, she seemed to be taking it in good stride. I didn't speak to her personally about it, but I saw her video where she was talking about the changes. She did thank me on one of her videos for directing people to her website. She said more people started following her after I spoke about her last time when I worked in this journal. But I'll have to go see if her website is available now. Maybe it was just a glitch. This is September, so I can add this here. This is from a magazine. Did you ever see a German or a seed packet? There's nothing German about this. A seed packet with Russian writing on it. I wrote on all of those pages. This is a cupcake wrapper thing from a wedding that I went to. And there's the bride. There's a card in there that I wrote on. And another wedding, my niece. clipped a picture of the show that I went to see, Ruth, and I just remembered this picture fell out, and this was from October 17th. I think I was just going to glue it there, sideways. And we took my dad out for his birthday. And my mom. It's my sisters and me and our parents. It's a nice picture of us. I even like mine. I hate my picture normally, but that's a good one. It says favorite things up here, so I started writing some of my favorite things. I'll fill some more of that in before I retire this journal. I think I'll just staple that on there, just for a decorative element. This is the doily that says bread. Got something there. But I don't know. I don't want to compete with her. I put these in here to use for Thanksgiving, but I didn't. So they say together and traditions. This is, I think that's the day after Thanksgiving, so that's good enough. So just a little cluster there. This is from an antique ledger book, the one where somebody glued newspaper clippings to the ledger pages once the ledger was done being used. But I was able to save some of them. Love that. This cute picture right here is where my daughter, who works at Leprino Foods, and they make cheese for Pizza Hut and lots of other things you probably heard of. She works in the lab there. And Leprino's had a float in the Christmas parade in town. And some of the Leprino's employees dressed up as cows and handed out string cheese. So that's my daughter and her 17-year-old son, who had a lot of fun. The two of them had a lot of fun doing that. And they don't like to be cold, and it was really cold that night, and they still had fun. The two of them hate being cold. So, you know, my daughter and I talk about me living with them at some point. And I said to her, that we could never live in the same space. I would have to have my own area with my own thermostat. And she agreed. She's cold at my house. I'm hot at her house. I think I'll just leave that the way it is. Oh, I never did do that. I was going to cut this up, Home is Where the Heart Is, and ink it and scatter those words on there. So I'll still have to do that. Let's put some washi tape there, I guess. I'm gonna look for a different. Oh, I got this fabric washi. I think this would be nice. It's a Tim Holtz. I was gifted a bunch of these Tim Holtz fabric washis in a Happy Mail. And this one has never been used. I've had them for a while and I've used them, but I guess I've never used this one. Wow, that is really stuck down there good. There we go. Okay, I just need a little piece here. Oh, it can go up there. It's Tim Holtz, and it was really sticky, so hopefully I can stick it without glue. Feels pretty sticky. Okay, I have 2 more days to write in it, today and tomorrow, and then this book is done. Thank you for coming along with me as I worked on this journal. It was a pleasure to work from start to finish in a journal like this. I really enjoyed it. I'll just have to put these things away and use this box for something else. Now, let's see. I spent more time doing that than I expected to, but I have about 20 minutes to work in here. Let's turn to the first purple note. Was it? I think it was because of this card. This guy reminds me of Robin Williams. So I get to start from scratch on this card. There's nothing on it. And I have some images here that were recently removed from magazines and whatnot, and they were just tucked in the side of my baskets and not put away. So maybe I can use some of these and not have to put them away. Ooh. I want him to be out where he can be seen. I can put her. She looks like she's trying to hide. I'm going to even that edge up first. It's not straight. I'll cut this part off. And now it fits. This is just something I stamped onto a coffee dyed file folder scrap a long time ago. Now let's see what I might have to add some interest to this card. See what's in here. It's a pretty jewel. Where's my glue stick? Did it fall on the floor? Oh, it's way over here. All right. The Tyranny of, doesn't make sense having, well it does, no it doesn't. Does not make sense having it like that. It's like that. Tyranny of Time, even in a hourglass. This box just has tiny pieces in it. Okay, let's see. I think I'll need to put a tab on the side of that. Let me tuck it in the pocket and see. I think it was this way. Doesn't really matter. Yes, need to tab. Just use a tab. That'll go well with both sides. Just a manila folder tab. It's got a little stamping on it. Now you can tell there's something in there to be pulled out and investigate. The next orange, purple post-it note, sticky note. Is this a pocket too? Nope. I guess I just wanted more on that page. So, let's see what we can find. These are the pieces that need to be put away. I like that strip. Just something like that would be all it needs. Just a little interest on that edge. I'll trim this part off. It looks a little blurry. Looks like the edges of a stack of papers. Interesting junk journal type papers. I don't even know what this came out of. From a magazine. That's not the piece. That's right there. Oh my goodness, Diane. Still feel like it needs something a little bit darker. Like that. This is just a little label that says occasion. I guess it's a digital, I don't know. was looking to see if I had a little jeweled piece that would be pretty sitting in her hair. There might be kind of big. I guess not in there. Let me try this. I'll just cut it out quickly. This is a beautiful butterfly that they gave the very bug-like legs to. I mean, it is a bug, right? A butterfly is an insect. It just disguises itself with the beautiful wings. So it's odd to see those bug legs on a beautiful piece of jewelry. Just want to see. No, I think that's too big. Sorry for all that wasted time. Maybe I'll find something to put in her hair on another day. Okay, the next purple page. Oh, this one definitely needs something. Maybe this. I like that up there. I like the colors with it. Got some half circles over here. I was thinking a circle-y thing would be cute over here. That's a cookie. Or something not quite so silly, although I like doing silly in my glue books sometimes. Maybe that. So I think I'll have at least one more session, probably a couple more sessions in this book. But rather than one right after the other on my channel, I think the next video will be playing with Lorna's new stamps and stencils. My new stamps and stencils that I purchased from well, I got some from no, I didn't get any from Amazon, scrapbook.com, but they're Lorna's new line of stamps. Should this be down here because those are up there? I don't want it to be like there and there. I need it to be together, so I guess that's what it's gonna be. This first. How are we doing? Oh, I wish I could see that. Time, 41 minutes. I had to turn my light away from that direction. Glue sticks keep hiding on me. They keep ending up way over there. This was a border from the Pioneer Woman magazine. I need to pay attention to where I'm putting things when I move them out of my way. It's really gone. Well, it's got to be here somewhere. So when I find it, the alphabet and the circle, I'll put them there. You saw what I was going to do with them. Oh my goodness. This one definitely needs something. I better put a sticky note back on this page so I can come back to it. I think we need a clock on the wall here. Wonder if I can punch that. I think this one's too big. Just about perfect. I'm gonna look for something to put down here in the corner, one of these corners. Or, how about just a big old word? What? That's too big. Here's the thing. I like that. I like the whimsical look of it and the colors. Doesn't have to mean anything. It could mean whatever I need it to mean on whatever day I'm looking at it. Here's the thing. There's always a thing, right? So I'm looking forward to having a session using not just Lorna's stamps. That'll probably be one session, but I also want to make some ephemera with my Tim Holtz and Kathy Holden and Sam Poole stamps. So that will be quite a session, getting all that stuff out and making a big mess with it. I just folded that paper back. Now this page, she was kind of interesting, but now the page is more interesting, I think. It's just such a gray background, and then to have all this bright color here is fun. Oh, that's it for the purple notes. Let's see, I know I had some pages that weren't done at the back, but I think we're done with this session, yes. So, I don't have a lot to do left in here, not as much as I thought I did. So we'll come back. I will, as I'm cleaning up, I will look for the missing pieces that belong here. I'm sure they're here somewhere. You probably know where they are. If you have a keen eye, you saw where I threw them, maybe. yeah, we'll come back and finish it up, and then once it's done, we will just flip through and look at all the pages. And then after that, I can start in on my new book. I made it months and months ago, but thinking I was going to finish this. And now we are. So thanks for watching today. I hope you were gluing along with me, or crafting, or just enjoying a beverage and some relaxing time with me. I appreciate knowing that you guys are out there coming along with me on my crafty adventures. And I'll be back again, and I think the next video, like I said, will be using some new stamps and stencils. Yay! Can't wait. All right, I'm gonna start cleaning my room, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!